Oi, Elkie hung over. Oh, look at this. Wow. I changed that on the Disco Elysium stream and it changed it here too. Foolish me. Hello everyone. I'm very weak today. I've drank as much water as I possibly can. It did not matter. I am hungover to hell. That's okay. We still got deck reviews to do and etc. I also need to do my daily games. I think there's a new crossword today. Yeah. Wombat, elephant, wolverine, or rats? Plague? I will not be playing more Disco Elysium today. I will be playing more Disco Elysium in the future, though, for certain. Certain? Jesus Christ, I'm fucked. Wombat, elephant, wolverines, or rats? Who knows? The Gift of the Wise Mothman. Abbreviation and counterform. RAD? Rabid. Rabid. Let's see if that works. The Abbey matrons are kind souls, but they don't ask for this. Oh, God. An absent aligned keyword from the first go around in Tarkir. This is like, oh, Alm. Yeah. Rabid. This is, b. Yeah, bolster. Intet. Intet, the dreamer. Duskax Hatred, thanks for gifting a subscription to Jade Sojourn. Here are some bones for you to choke on, dear brother. Okay. Alone. How the cheese stands. The polluted delta. Ale. They're kind souls, but they don't ask one for this. Ale. Why do they make Twitch ads 4,000 years long? I don't know either. All I know is I run 3 minutes of ads when I start my stream so we can go at least an hour without pre-rolls for people coming in. And I know you're not hearing this, but that's beautiful, I think. A certain rank held by Bassandra, Zamriel, and others. Seraph. I think that was just like, is that a rank? But follower, dismissal, or dam breaker. A possessive of a certain merfolk. Kiora? No. Is it Kiora's? Kiora's dismissal. Kiora's follower. A Kiri. Line slinger. With 26 across, a common spirit from Kamigawa. It eats rocks and blows up non-basics. Good luck. Whoa. Technically, Civi's given name of this rebel Army. Oh, Lynn Civi, I see. Oop, Lynn. Selesnya colored human, known for not dying in Duskborn. Oh, I know it kinda. Fuck. Rip. So this isn't Kiora's. How much mana Geosurge makes in lettered terms? It makes a certain number of mana. Oh, this is just all ours. That's so funny. This is all ours. Hell or Havoc, we're depending on if we're talking Razor. Don't waste your precious counters. You've blanked them to Ozolith for safekeeping. Moved? No, wait, it's moved. Denizen Eldraine, known for murdering sentient Greta, the sweet-toothed scourge. One white drop instant or free-to-play MOBA that Magic crossed over with in 2023. Oh. Dominaria set code. Dominaria United sets code. That's DMU. So it's not moved. You lied to me. This is Leadenmere. Comes before dismember or dismiss. Yeah, dismiss or dismember. You've added them to the Ozolith? That doesn't seem right. Smite. Susan. Ass. But, I see. Land for turn. Blank you. Get that graveyard out of here, dog. Bog you. That's one of my favorite clues they've ever put on here. Bog you. 18 down Urop. I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Gorger, yeah. Gorger. And then with 26 across. This, oh, it's Ura, okay. So, or Gorger. I see. Mr. Cause, a see-through street cop. A Keldon that thinks Radha doesn't cut off enough heads. This is Garna. Argus. It's not Argus. Agris. I misread. Light shield, gem, stone, or prism. Intriguing. The spiky-haired protagonist of a UB crossover or a post with the cloud. Every example, this dog. Now, even Isamaru. Hound. Oracle of Half-Truths. That's Atris. All right, last one. Light Shield, Gemstone, or Prison? It's not mine. Gemstone, Cavern. Nope, not Cavern. It can't be. Light Shield Cavern doesn't make any sense either. It's not Field. There's an R here. Yes, Saga. Okay, so A. Mr. Cause, a see-through street cop. A chili giant from Kaldheim that rewards overkill. This is not it, right? This isn't correct. It's fuck, what's his name? He's the Is-It one. Agar. Okay, this is right. Array, a gemstone array. Light shield array, gemstone array, prism array. We did it. Wow, that was actually I think that was the best run of the crossword we've had. No, I think this is better than the last time we did the crossword by 2 seconds. I think last time we did the crossword, it was 10 minutes, 4 seconds. So I think we beat our personal record by 2 seconds there. That was a really good one. I like this one a lot. I like the bog clue is really funny. Bog, you get that graveyard out of here, dog. Yay, water. Okay. I think I'm just going to do a normal Ams Randall here. Nah, let's go hard mode still. That's Heart Piercer Lady, and this is a Random Wolf. Random Wolf takes it. Rod's Orders. And this is like some random blue enchantment. I forgot the name of it. But Rod's Orders. That card's very good. Increasing Devotion versus a card that more people should be playing, Skittering Persecutor. I think Increasing Devotion is more popular. This one should be more popular than Increasing Devotion, in my opinion, though. This card is very good. You run both. You always run both mimetic properties. Bog is so strong. This is the kill spell that makes a treasure. This is some random ladies. This is the troll that you can remove counters from to give hexproof, and this is some other card. That's Niv Mizzet. That's Thraben Inspector. Intriguing. The one on the right looks like it's from Mirrodin, so I'm going to click on that one. That's Mind's Eye. And, okay, so this one on the right is Tezzeret's Siegebreaker. It's actually a very good card. It's actually good. And people don't know about it. This one, Tezzeret's Gatebreaker. When Tezzeret's Gatebreaker enters the battlefield, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal a blue or artifact card from among them and put it in your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in random order. And then you can sacrifice it to have creatures you control can't be blocked this turn. So if you can like get a teleportation circle set up, you can flicker this every turn and just like dig 5 for an artifact every turn. It's like actually not bad. Like this card's fine. Remove all cards in all graveyards from the game. That's crazy. Sorcery. Damn, that makes it unplayable. Yeah, Mind's Eye is going to see more play, whether or not that's right or not. Oh, Ebon Stronghold. Okay, this is like the is it supposed to be a big bomb? No, not really. I don't think so. I think it breaks gates, bro. I don't think you gotta read too deep into it. Ebon Stronghold, yeah, this is the this is a cycle. Every color has one of these. Raven, Niv-Mizzet. Leaden Fist. Flash enchant creature gets +3/+3 and doesn't untap. That's funny. Grim Bounty, yep, makes a treasure. Increasing devotion, draws orders. It's the only one I got wrong. I knew it was Heart Piercer. I just forgot what the card did. It's kind of mid. I guess that makes sense. Okay, great. We're pretty good at the Ams Randall here. Spellify. Intriguing. This is a normal ass creature with a lot of words on it. I think this is flying. Flying. I don't know if this is Runescarred Demon. I've noticed I noticed that there's 2 paragraphs here, which also disqualifies it from being Runescarred Demon. This could be Demon. D-E-M. No, it can't be. D-E-M-O-N. That's where it would end. So it's not Demon. Flying. If you would, or if... Whenever a something, when WHENEVER, a CREATUR, no, PERMANE, no. What a curious card. If you... Hello, Soul Hunter. At the BEGGIN... Oh, this is like a Brain Stealer dragon, right? I'm a god. I'm a golden god. Just thought I'd let you know. Beginning of your end step, exile the top card of each player's library, and then whenever a non-land permanent. And it has flying. This is an INSTANT or sorcery. CHARM. So it's not a charm. Oh, it's not a charm because you can also tell from the fucking body text here. And this is all one lump of text. I've never been more terrified of an MTG player than after that guess. You're gonna get used to it around here. I'm just a nerd. DEEXILE, or no, so it's not exile. DESTR, so it's not destroy. Not until end of turn. But there's a comma here. UNTIL. Like normally an instant or sorcery would start with until end of turn, or destroy target, or exile target. Wait, we don't have that here. RETURN? No. So I'm looking for instances of the word target. CHOOSE to... If I join your Discord, where can I post my deck list so you can take a look at it in future? So you don't actually have to even join the Discord. Discord's to get notified for when I go live, for playing with people and whatnot in my community. Like there's always games firing in there and stuff. You can post your list in there and have other people look at it. If you want me to look at your list on stream, commissions are open for those. and they go next week. So a commission got today will be on the 7th next month on that Sunday stream. Okay. So it has to be something horrific. Ugh. Nightmarish templating. I've never seen this before. Like, normally it's an apostrophe which tells you owner's hand. I'm going to guess T. T-A-R. No. So this doesn't target anything. I think unset cards are in it. What the fuck is happening here? 2T. Two top, but then like what? Why do we go into A? Because this is A. Card strike says howdy from. Howdy from? From where? Let's go A. Okay. This isn't target. The top draws the top X cards? No shot. When is anything to draw the top X cards? Shishboshin? When has anything ever been templated like that? You already, by drawing the cards, you're already drawing the top cards of the deck. Like, that's not an instruction you need. I don't know, I'm new. Ponder, yeah, my favorite card, Ponder. Like, look at the top 3 cards of your library, put them back in any order, you may shuffle, then draw the top card of your library. Oh, elegant phrasing. To be clear, I don't think it says draw anywhere. I don't. I was confuddled by the. And this is an A. So this is X. Why are there 2 T's here? Reveal the top X cards of your library. Okay, we've gotten somewhere. Hang on. Okay, so you reveal the top X cards of your library. This is an X spell. Reveal the top X cards of your library. Okay, so there's probably the word aura somewhere down here. There's a lot of instructions after revealing. Reveal X top cards of your library. Yeah, attached. But what did ATT? No, the X blue one from is X in a blue, and it's called Portent of Calamity, which is not this. Okay, it is Battlefield. EXILE. No. It is a Genesis wave for sure. I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck flavor of Genesis wave this is. Where X is the... Right? Where X is the... NU... The greatest. Ah! Where X is the greatest. La la. I don't think this is an X spell, no. Ah, yeah, mana value. Mana value of a CRE. No, so it's not creature. Of a U. Permanent U. Own you and it could is it an enchantment? ENCHAMENT, where X is the greatest mana value of an enchantment you control. Yeah, I figured it was like you own. If that... Yeah, you can't say the word. You can't say the word of the card if you know it. A enchantment you own. If that you own or the... This shit's frying me, dude. I have no clue. On the battlefield? Like, it's already... Yeah, if I own it, it's on the battlefield. That doesn't make any sense. You own... Let's do E. So it's not enchantment. It's sorcery. Reveal the top X cards of your library, where X is the greatest mana value of a PERMANENT you own or the greatest This one's difficult. For me, anyway. I don't move in these weird circles. It's like you own an exile, I guess, maybe? The greatest. It's not greatest. On the battlefield or in the command zone. Command zone. Fuck, I know what this card is now. Of a commander. Fuck. The second word is Genesis. This first one, I do not know the name of. I can literally picture the card in my head right now. Everything it does, you put all creatures revealed this way. Or all permanents. It's the one from fucking Baldur's Gate. It's the one from Baldur's Gate, yeah. It looks at your command zone. So it's, we have A, E, and T up here. Put onto the battlefield. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Damn, I have no idea what this one is. It's something Genesis. It's from Baldur's Gate. It's like an 8-drop. Majestic, thank you. Yep, Baldur's Gate, 8 mana. Bummer. Okay, we got the first one, and the crossword went really well, so maybe I won't end my streaming career. Either way, we have deck reviews to get into, so let's do those. We have a Phyrexian deck here. From Vandalore. We have Vandalore here. Vandalore says, I'll try to make it later in the stream, but not sure if I'm able to. If I'm not there, do it without me. So we're going to move Vandalore to the back. We're going to get some Phyrexian action later. Mantheon. I'm pretty sure Mantheon's here. We have Aang at the crossroads. God damn it. Are we doing the stupid? Yep. CDH deck. Dumbed down a CDH deck I came across to bracket 3. Ramp out Aang and get clones on the board. Flip them all. Never built a green deck before. Okay. So we are going to explode the game of Magic by casting Aang and then winning. Because we're just going to flip over the entire library. Now, the important thing to notice about such a thing. Oh, yeah, let's just get Badgermole Cub out of here. And, oh, he's an ally. That works. Kidden. So, the goal. You play Aang. Restoration Angel. Phyrexian Metamorph. Felidar Guardian. Emil the Blessed. You know, you just fucking super turbo clone him. Okay, so here's my main concern about this deck. Your ass is going to get counterspelled. Aang is going to get exploded. Everything is going to happen to you. all the time, constantly. So here's my argument. Let's not go as fast, but let's develop some amount of protection. Also, 33 lands is a fucking war crime in this deck where you need to be able to count to 5. Here's the joke about counting to 5 in this deck. 40% chance of playing these on curve. Bloom Tender only works after Aang is down. Fabro Elder, also not a fan. Let's play more stuff. 1, Cavern of Souls. Chad has just mentioned it. I agree. Cavern of Souls is already in. Oh, Path of the Dead. I got confused because of the funny name. I don't like Exploration as ramp. I'd almost rather run Kinnan. Okay, so we need more Lance. At least like 37 in my mind. Thank you, Baked Pie, for subbing to the channel. Moon Mist. God, can we just like not? Like, it's really just not that good even. Okay, either way. Whoa, B702, thank you for gifting 5 subs to continue the scam train. Moon Mist is funny though. No, Moon Mist sucks in this deck. Quite honestly. So, let's get into the land situation. Also, someone said old school Boseiju. That doesn't work for Aang. It's only, for instance, in Sorceress. So 1, we need Voice of Victory. 2, Voice of Victory is just like the best thing for this deck. Just go like, you can't stop me. I'm so sorry, but we're doing this. Thank you, Launch Duskat's Hatred, for gifting another tier 1 sub. Wasi, make sure to thank them. Okay, so increase land count. Honest to God, I'm just gonna. We're also going to go. Cyber Pineapple, thank you. Why grant Voice of Victory over Grand Abolisher? Mostly Circle of Dreams Druid. It's also easier to cast. Double white is harder than 1 in a white. Grand Abolisher stops things like channeled Otawara, for instance, right? But the main point here is that we are a 3-color Magic the Gathering deck. And it's a lot easier to achieve 1 in a white than it is to do white. So, Delayed Halfling's already in. We're up to 36 lands now. Let's add 1 more. We can do like a Bushwhack, I guess. Because you need to be able to kill Durannith Magistrates. Swords of Plowshares. What's that stupid elf that makes green stuff uncounterable? Oh, the fucking moron elf. Yeah, I know what you mean, but Allosaurus Shepherd is the name of the card, and it only makes green stuff uncounterable. So when you cast, I guess you put it on the battlefield. Yeah, it work. Allosaurus Shepherd. Joke's on you. Make sure to thank Duskat's Hatred for gifting you a sub. What? I think my final choice of card would probably be Ranger Captain. Oh, we already have it. Knights of Sandoria. Perfect. It's like Fertile Ground. All right, playtest. Here we go, guys. We need green, blue, white. Savannah. Oop. Delighted halfling. Next turn. Plains. 1, 2. Spellseeker. Wait, we have to play Tundra to do this. Spellseeker. Finale. That's what I was gonna finale for. Okay, here we go. Dink, dink, dink. Whatever the fuck. It does not matter. Well, it does matter. It needs to be a plains of some sort. But then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ang. It's uncounterable. Doesn't matter anyway because Voice of Victory is here. Okay, top 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We whiff. Great news. Even if Ang gets killed here, we still lose because we don't have another land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is not 7. Sad day for us. All right, if we're gonna do this, we're gonna be all the way in this. Mockingbird doesn't even work, by the way. I don't know if I like that one. O-tag, clone, mana value equals 4. Oh, you can run Glasspool Mimic. No, Ang is 4, or Glasspool Mimic's already in. Chameleon, clone, copy crook, Machine God's Effigy. Oh, this isn't a creature. Malleable Imposter, Mirror Hall Mimic, Mocking Doppelganger. B702, thank you for subbing at tier 1. And continuing. Ooh. Danger Dance emote. That shit's crazy. I don't really like Lotus Petal that much. Mental Misstep is a bit mid because it doesn't really protect your combo. It just kind of stops people from developing. And Touch, I guess. Because you just need more clone density. We must increase the clone density, chat. Spellseeker. And here's like the lands issue coming up again. Type instant mana value 2. Mana drain. And yeah, we don't have lands, so we lose. All right, let's not pretend that we don't know what this deck wants to be. Is my main thing. Like, Subtlety probably isn't worthwhile. Ewit, Ephemerate. Triple green voice for that is pretty bad, actually, in hindsight. I like the rest of what's going on here, mostly. I guess we put Kinnan back in. Or it's already in. That's Kinnan, right? Yep. So, we've freed up 5 more slots. These are mostly going to be lands. So let's do type land, mana value greater than 0, or yeah, greater than 0 is MDFC. This works, right? Yes, it does. Valaged Recovery, Bridgeworks Battle, Hydroelectric Specimen, Kabira Takedown, Colony Ambush. We're there. We now have 41 lands. Let's do this. Dink, Allosaurus Shepherd. Oh, also we Gemstone Caverns turn 1. Based. 1, 2, 3. Tireless Provisioner. Dink, Misty Rainforest. Crack it. Not planes. You can't get that card. Think we get a treasure. We get a treasure. 2, 3, 4. Here's our uncounterable Aang at the crossroads. 2, 3, 4, 5. We whiff again. Like, we do need more trinkets and objects in here. That clone and stuff. Yeah, we can maybe cut down a couple lands. Sammy, we could spend all day min-maxing the land base. No one wants to watch that. I think instead what we should be doing is every time we've cast Aang, he doesn't go into a clone immediately. Like, I think that's a much more dire issue with this deck. Like dire bad. Like, insanely bad. Silence. I'm not a big fan of silence. I'd much rather have on the creatures or be on the creatures because finale and all that. Does scroll rack help? No. If this deck needs to lean on a scroll rack, it's just like a flawed concept and should not be doing shit. Soul Herder, too cute to add. It's too slow. Icewind Stalwart. I like that one. Normally I hate this card. This is like one of the worst design cards ever, but it returns it right away, which is what's important. And it's not a warrior, so we're good. O-tag, clone, sort, MV. Boom. May have this enter as a copy of a creature you control. If this enters a copy with a shield counter, if you control that creature, stunt double. Okay, great. Are we there? Yes, we are. Let's play test again. Play test. Cream of the Crop's fine. I think it's too slow. I think that the turn you play Aang is the turn you just want to win the game. I wouldn't keep this hand. You kind of want to just mulligan into like super ramp. This one does have Voice of Victory in it. Yeah, let's do this one. This goes on the bottom. Turn over. Dink. Bushwhack. Get Island. Okay, great. So now we go Dink, Birds, Boop. Get a Plains or Tundra. That's even better. Next turn. Dink, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ally. If you want to be safe, you can play Knights of Sandaoria first and Voice of Victory. You can literally double up here. Go Knight, Voice, get Allosaurus Shepherd as your card for Sans d'Oria. And then you go sack this, or well, you don't have to even sack it anymore. You sack it on their turn. All right, and then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Aang at the crossroads. Look at the top 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. AO Flesh Duplicate. Okay, second trigger of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. AO Jawari Shapeshifter. All right, next we have now 2 more triggers banked. We have 2 more triggers banked now, or actually 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Emil the Blessed. Here he is. Okay, we have 3 more triggers we need to resolve. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is everyone having fun yet? Restoration Angel. That's another 2 triggers on the stack. 1, 2, 3, 4. Guys, great news. Icewind Stalwart's here to flicker Aang. We get another 2 triggers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Preston the Vanisher. Shit's about to get even more stupid. 1, 2, 3, 4. Malleable Imposter enters as a copy of Aang. Great news. That's another 3 triggers, or 4 triggers, because we have Preston that doubles and Roaming Throne that doubles. 1, 2, 3, 4. How does this win? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sokka. Here's Judy. Heyo. We no longer have to worry about legend rules. Starting now, legend rules or suggestion. Yeah, this is way more stupid than UA. This is like a Gyruda moment. Anyway, that's another 4 triggers. Or 2 triggers, rather, excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Malleable imposter only triggers an opponent controls. We'll need to cut that. So we have 2 less triggers on the stack. Oh no, the horror. Oh, look, a triggered ability of an ally controls. So now we're going to get 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Clone. Right. Okay, great. This is 3 triggers. And we didn't cast it. So we get another 3 triggers. So long story short, we're going to get... This is our entire deck at this point. There's no chance of whiffing. So... we're literally just going to, like, zoom around the entire deck. Like, we just can't whiff. But, like, how do we win? Like, what are we doing? You can't get food chain. Like, food chain's in the deck, but it only puts a creature into play. Put a creature card with mana value 4 or less. So, they're all allies. Chat. They're all allies. So what we can do is we can run an ally in here that just nukes everyone for the number of allies we control. We're going to find out if such an ally exists. I know there's a milling ally. There's like a blue milling ally. Halimar Excavator. When this creature or another ally enters, target player mills X cards, where X is the number of allies you control. Allies control. Yeah, that can certainly win. Or another ally you control enters. Well, yeah, but we're in Bant, sadly. Yes, we can't have access to drain allies and such. Doubles with, yeah, okay, doubles with the other ETB effects we run. Tell you what, this makes me, in fact, want to run... Okay, we're getting a little interesting now. Because we have the mill ally win plan. I want Abstergo, Entertainment, and Scavenger Grounds in the mana base, so you can exile all graveyards in case there's like an Emrakul kicking around. It's, yeah, we're not casting these spells, by the way, chat, so... I guess you can bend all the lands, target land you control. But yeah, if you have Moon Mist, but then I don't like introducing a second spell we're casting in the same turn. So you almost got me, Vin. You said maybe run Assassin's Trophy. I was about to start crashing out there. What I will recommend is Relic of Legends. This is the card I want you running. You can just tap all these fucking Angs for mana. Very similar to Food Chain, where if you like set it on turn 3, you can kind of just forget it. And then it actually ramps you into Ang a turn earlier, which I kind of like a lot. This being said, I do think this deck is about bracket 4. I do not think this is a bracket 3 kind of strategy. And I don't even know if you can translate this into a fun bracket 3 strategy. I'm just like, I do not think this is a compatible games like state. There's an ally, yeah, so there's an ally overrun. The issue is Angs don't have haste. Angs don't have haste. Oh, just run Concordant Crossroads. Don't run that card. Let's not do that, actually. Okay. Oh, I really don't want to cut Remora. I don't think we even need Remora, though. Like, I think card advantage is kind of just, like, like, this is not a factor. Crashing Drawbridge? I don't want to put Crashing Drawbridge in a fucking deck. Are you kidding me? Uvenwald Oddity. Okay, we're getting warmer, but let's just... We have the win con. We do not need the Overrun ally. Let's just cut it there. We don't need the Overrun ally. We're okay. We have the win con here. I think Sakashima potentially being on the bottom is a big problem, I think. No, it's not, because Sakashima's not the only one that does this. There's other allies that cheat, and then, like, for instance, if you get a Spark Double's not legendary, and then you start copying the Spark Double. You need to find Sakashima and Halimar Excavator to scale up your Okay, yeah, sure. You need to find one of these to do it. But the thing is that if this is on the bottom of your deck, or if this is on the bottom of your deck, it's actually fine, chat. And the reason why is you have 12 triggers on the stack, and you can go all the way back around through your entire list, and you're putting every single one of these clones into play. And if Halimar is at the bottom, no skin off your scrote, you put it on the battlefield with one of those triggers, and then you start the chain again at the beginning of your deck, and you put a new clone in, you put a new flicker in, you put a new clone in, you put a new flicker in, you put a new clone, like, right, you're still just going through the entire loop. You're okay. I already took out Mocking Doppelganger, chatter. Oh wait, my fault. I thought I did. I took out the other one that does that. Also, Guth, thank you for getting a deck review next. Are you the Guth I know? Wait, you can clone a non-legendary clone and it's not legendary anymore? Yes, you can. So if you clone Spark Double, you're safe. You are allowed to clone Spark Double. Copy of a creature you control. Spellseeker can get the Finality of Devastation. Haste Enabler is present. Yes, but we need 1 billion mana. Don't forget to remove Malleable Imposter. I think we already did. I think we removed all the ones that don't work. Yeah, we did. We removed all the ones that don't work that I stuck in haphazardly. Okay, let's take out the Bushwhack. One more final playtest before I tell you to hit the bricks. I need to also iterate once again that this deck is definitely bracket 3. Or not bracket 4. Okay, Halimar Excavator is in our hand, which does throw a wrench in things, but that's okay. One blue Halimar. Nothing, I guess. Pass. Yay! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We whiff. One, 2, 3. Oop. Oh, let's not tap Aang yet. Last pool Mimic. Aang. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mirror Image. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Naga Fleshcrafter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Restoration Angel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is a whiff. Emil comes into play though. These are all legend ruled. Or these are anyway. See, that's tough. I think you worldly tutor, right? This is like the most worldly tutor deck of all time. Just puts it right on top for you. Brainstorm, Brain Surge. These are my final decrees. Just, you can stick this thing back on top of your library. They got Fertile Ground, Arbor Elf because you don't have many forests. I really don't want to axe swords, but I think we have to. Sylvan Library, it's okay. It's not my favorite. I don't like top deck manipulation in this deck where I can't like get cards that are stranded in my hand out of it. That's what I feel like the difference between Sylvan Library and Sensei's Top is versus something like a Brainstorm here. And Brainstorm, we don't need to do it more than once because once we cast our commander, we kind of just win if we have everything set up. So that's why I don't like Scroll Rack as much, is because it's kind of an expensive version of this effect that we only need once, if we need it at all. I think this is good to go. Thank you, Mantheon. Honestly, I had a lot more fun brewing this than I thought I would. Normally, I'm not a big fan of these Daruda kind of combo decks. Elk, I want to thank you for the vids. I used some of how you talked about building your recent Orzhov deck to build one of my new decks, and it's worked out well enough. I'm really happy. What deck did you end up building, and what did you take away from the video? All right, do we have Omar here? Unless, hang on, wait, is this the one that DM'd me? I think someone DM'd me. Yes, so this person's not going to be present for the stream, but that's a-okay. You left a very long and descriptive thing, so I'm going to do it without you. I hope that's fine and cool with you. It seems like you were fine with it. We have a Mr. House deck here. I've edited this deck as many times because I love Fallout. When I started playing the game about 8 months ago, I wanted to build a deck around Mr. House. The main win con is going through combo, but I feel like it isn't consistent enough. I usually try to control the board and fill it with 3/3 robots until I can assemble my combo pieces. I have some graveyard recursion to bring those pieces back and a few tutors to help search for them. I just need help making the deck more consistent, and I'm trying to find my combo pieces without dying first. I'm not very experienced with combo deck building, so I might be approaching this in the wrong way. My goal is for this to be a bracket 3 deck, no restrictions on what cards can be added. The deck feels a little inconsistent with draw, even though I'm running a decent amount of card draw and impulse draw. I often don't have board presence, and I feel like I don't have plays before turn 3. It also feels like there are way too many 3 drops and not enough ways to cast everything without relying on my treasure token generation through combos. My removal may also be the best fit for... Okay. May also not be the best fit. Okay, so it's okay. Let's go ham here. So we're combo winning. You say this with pride, so I see the Clock of Omens. I figure we're doing some weird untappy bullshit. I think Phyrexian Arena is bad. And 38 lands might be a little too low. But let's break this deck down. It's definitely a crazy one. Mr. House always is. I don't like Argivian Find, especially when you're in red. You have so many better options that we're going to delve in here for a moment. I don't like Will's Reversal that much. It's kind of just too expensive to hold up, in my opinion. Even though it does roll a die and redirect something, it's just like mana is very intense on that one. I like the Sign in Blood. I don't like... I like the Night's Whisper. I don't like the Sign in Blood. Torment of Hailfire is also... Like, let's combo. Let's not do Torment. Like, I think we can do one or the other. I like the Marionette Master. It's a very good way to close out games. I think Also, I don't like Cyberman Patrol. It's a little too fair for what you're trying to do. Whenever a creature token, incorrect. We don't want to do fair stuff like that. So, Chaos Channeler is not bad, but I like all the rocks that roll dice and stuff. Okay, so first and foremost, I would fucking love if you ran a grinding station combo. I think that's my central point here. I'm gonna try and keep all the additions pretty cheap, but it's gonna get a little pricey when we start talking about grinding station stuff. What I like about Mr. House, President CEO, is this dude shits out artifacts like crazy. So what that translates to is you can self-mill a lot, like a ton. And what that means is something like a goblin welder and a goblin engineer become so good. It's really just unreal. Engineer. Hoarding Broodlord is a possible angle. I'm not going to say it's impossible. But anyway, Goblin Engineer, Goblin Welder. These both go in. Duretti and Duretti. Scrap Savant. Duretti. Rocketeer Engineer. And then this also gives us a new a slot for Arena of Glory. This 5-mana Duretti loves Arena of Glory. It cannot be understated. This is like goated. So you can Goblin Engineer, entomb the grinding station, and then you can start grinding stationing a ton, and then you can bring back whatever artifacts you mill with the Goblin Welder, Goblin Engineer, Duretti, or Duretti. It kind of just works out perfectly, don't it? And it's way better. All this is way better than the Argivian Fine you were running. You also have the Imperial Recruiter already, which can go get Goblin Engineer. So I do think having a plan to kill the table, even if your combo goes awry, is pretty important. I think Marionette Master kind of gets you most of the way there. However, I do think that we should probably be including something along the lines of like at least one triplicate Titan. Something like this. Just like a big stupid beater that we like it's there. But it's a good B plan if everything goes fucking belly up and we explode. Alright, so draw Scorpion. Whenever this creature or another artifact creature dies, you may untap target artifact. So you go dink, sack something, then Mr. House goes, or then you go, okay, untap Vexing Puzzle Box, tap it, roll a d20, Mr. House goes, you rolled, I like that. And then you can start the fucking maddening train of hell. I'm gonna take out Fatal Blast. I'm gonna put in Will. Will's probably better, huh? Later Frontiers lets you reroll dice, and is also a creature you can tutor with Imperial Recruiter, and also just gets huge. Let's play test this now. Ooh, this is a fun hand, especially when you get to do this. Boop, Wand of Wonder discard. Beautiful. We actually love this so much. Bink, Lotho. It is a little maddening, huh? See what I did there? This mana base. Tap that for a black first, of course. Yeah, I guess just pass. Then you go white, black, Dink, exile something. We get a treasure. Okay, here we go. Turn 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bink, Duretti. Sack the treasure. Bring back the Wand of Wonder. Next turn. Witch Enchanter. Dink, dink. White, black. Oh, white, red, black. Here's Mr. House, President, CEO. Moon Silver Key. Bracket. For some sort of object. Probably getting puzzle box. And then here, that was our second spell. We get a treasure, which is very important because... Oh, you're trying to fuck with me. Clever concealment. Next turn. 1, 2, 3. Vexing puzzle box. Roll a d20, which I forgot the number keybind for. It's 4. We rolled a 17. Great news, chat. That's very high. We get a Bobot and a treasure. We now can move to combat, swing with the ready, sack robot, bring back Moonsilver Key. Each opponent exiles. Rolled an 18, we get another robot, another treasure. So we exile all their stuff. May cast up to X instant source, so we can cast 2 of them. Hooray. Let's just draw a couple cards to represent that. Anyway, we crack Moonsilver Key. Type artifact. Soul Ring, I guess. Next turn. Okay, I see what you mean now with, like, this is feeling pretty slow. I think we're taking out the Hoarding Ogre, even though once again it rolls dice. I think I'm very interested in trying to find this Clock of Omens as frequently as possible. I like the Demonic Tutor to go about doing such a thing. Let's just do Gamble. It's $10. Like, that feels... I think we've added a lot of expensive cards so far. Let's do Reckless Handling. Reckless Handling. Search your library for an artifact card, reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle. And then you can discard a card at random. Well, then you do discard a card at random, rather. This is too slow. This is better. Boop, boop. Noble's Purse. Nomad Outpost, but also treasure that we're just gonna crack right away for Mr. House. So we have Clock of Omens. 1 black. Draw 2 cards with Nice Whisper. Idol of Oblivion, draw a card. Okay, we have the semblance of a plan here. Turn over. Dink. Another treasure. Draw another card. Tap for black. Search my library for a card. Put it on top. Clock of Omens is here. Okay, yeah. So you go 1, 2, 3. Satiable Avernus. Get Vexing. Puzzle Box. Draw that card. And then you go... I think it's pass, sadly. That makes me really upset, though. Nah, you can drop the puzzle box here. Fiddlebender would probably be fine. Yeah, you're right. We rolled a 17. Add token. Robot. Treasure. I'm not too worried about the puzzle box being out here, by the way, because we do have, like, Duretti and Goblin Engineer to get it back. Bobot. There, Bobot. Next turn. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Clock of Omens. Okay. We will now present a loop of tapping puzzle box. We rolled a 13. Robot, treasure. Clock of Omens. Untap the puzzle box. We rolled a 6. That's good enough, says Mr. House. Eight. That's good enough, says Mr. House. 8. That's good enough, says Mr. House. Eventually, you tap this, remove 100 charge counters, search your library for an artifact card, put it on the battlefield, and shuffle. Dross Scorpion. Wait, no. You get Grinding Station. Grinding Station is now in play. You keep doing this. 1. That's not good enough, says Mr. House. That's okay. We have more artifacts. 10. That's good enough. God, today's just the day of like annoying, finicky combo decks, isn't it, chat? That's something I just realized right now. Is yes, indeed. We have the annoying Finity combo deck machine today. 4. That gets us a robot. So we can tap the Noble's Purse in this, and then roll to 4 again. We only get a robot back. Ooh, it's getting a little dicey. Tap the Clock of Omens. Roll to 7. Okay, we're continuing the chain. Anyway, so to answer what the fuck we're doing here, by the way, is eventually we can get Dross Scorpion whenever it or another artifact creature dies, untap target artifact, and you go tap Grinding Station, sack robot, mill an opponent for 3 cards. Okay, that's his artifact creature dying. Draw Scorpion, untaps Vexing Puzzle Box. Vexing Puzzle Box tap, roll to 16, gets a robot, gets a treasure. And then those are 2 artifacts entering. So you untap Grinding Station, tap it, sack the treasure. It untaps Grinding Station again, because these are artifacts entering. So this one also artifacts. Think, sack the robot. Hey, draw Scorpion trigger. Untap Vexing Puzzle Box again. Right, so now we have this milling loop that infinitely mills. All from Vexing Puzzle Box only. We did not need another piece like a Marionette Master or Marionette Apprentice to do this. That is why I like Grinding Station here. Is because with this loop, we can just get all of these pieces off of the Vexing Puzzle Box, because it tutors artifact cards. And it doesn't sack itself while it does that. We just have to hit a bunch of die rolls at a time, which is actually not that hard to do. So I think one of the things I am interested in is actually not a Grand Abolisher effect, but a defense grid. Do you need Draw Scorpion for this loop? Doesn't Grinding Station untap itself? It does, but we need it to untap the Vexing Puzzle Box. That's the issue. Wait, am I stupid? So you go, but it makes it so that way you don't have to roll a 4 or less. Like if you roll I guess it only makes your rolls better by 2, huh? Because Draw Scorpion doesn't need the treasure token to go infinite. So the joke is, you don't need Draw Scorpion because your sack, when you make these 2, this untaps itself. The issue is we're never untapping the Grinding Station. There's also just probably another line with Draw Scorpion here. Yeah, maybe we can take out the Draw Scorpion then, and then run Defense Grid. Now let's do Fiddlebender. I do want Defense Grid in this deck, though. Each spell costs 3 more to cast except during its controller's turn. So what you do is you tutor this before your combo with one of your artifact tutors or something. And then you just go like, here you go. This is on the stack. Cast your counter spells now or forever hold your piece. And then when it's in play, you can't remove it. Yeah, I guess, okay, Academy Manufacturer just does the job of the Draw Scorpion better anyway. Okay, I do think Reckless Fireweaver is worse than a Marionette Apprentice here. I think this one's better because it comes with a friend. Would you say that Mr. House is actually a good boss? Solidifying good CEO is nearly dead CEO. Listen, chat, I don't want to kiss up to authoritarianism at all, especially in our current climate. But I think Mr. House is actually the best thing for the Mojave Wasteland. I think without a shadow of a doubt, Mr. House is exactly what the Wasteland needs. I think it's the best ending. He actually follows through with his promises, and sure, he's a greedy fuck. But here's the thing about Mr. House. Here's the thing about Mr. House. Is, unlike most tyrants, he is fair. Mr. House is very fair. And he is a tyrant, don't get me wrong. But a fair tyrant sucks because they eventually die and then get superseded by a shitty tyrant. That's the reason why, like, monarchy and like fascism doesn't work, is because you can have a really nice fascist, like Vermin Supreme up there. Oh, the friendly fascist Vermin Supreme. But they'll die and then pass their legacy on to some spoiled brat who fucking ruins everything. Mr. House is immortal. If you don't, like, cough on him. But he's immortal, which is what a fucking God King makes. Oh, infinite caps. But yeah, no. Mr. House is an evil dude, but presented with the other evils. Yes, man believer, I think you're a brain dead moron. I'm sorry. Your wasteland politics make you an idiot. Hate to say it. Isn't this so much more lovely than talking about real politics? Oh, we're at 101 cards. My fault. We need to cut one more thing. I'm just going to cut. I kind of like braids. Damn, this card spikes so hard, by the way, after Mr. House got printed. I think I'm going to take out Stroke. Your removal's very responsible already, but it's also just a 3-drop. Thank you for getting a deck review. Hopefully this helped, Omar. We've really leaned into the combo a lot more. Grinding Station is a ton of fun, especially when you find situations to point at it yourself to do Goblin Engineer weird shit. Do we have Jish? Ooh, it's a Yurlock deck. Are we comboing with the stupid fucking thing? Yes, we are. Game plan is to win by mana burning my opponents and or whacking them with the large X creatures. It's only been Goldfish, and I'm going to proxy it once I get your opinion, so don't have to buy extra cards. UB, prefer not, but Airbender, Assassin's Creed, and Final Fantasy are okay. I want to keep my doubling cube if possible. I find the card very funny. It's a very dog shit card, but sure. Helping me be a better brewer, learning new unique cards, running smoother, and ironing out my poor choices. I'm not great. First time using tags. I'm sure they are bad tags. I'm sorry. I'm not going to look at your tags. I'm sorry. I don't look at any tags. Butter, unique, niche, XX creatures, burn spells, etc. Okay, so we are once again, we are 3 for 3 today. Gimmicky combo deck. Exciting times for the 3-3 Elk channel. Really showing my range at bare minimum. So I hate doubling cube, but I'm not going to touch it because you like it. It's really not that awful. It is that bad, but that's fine. So, Horizon Stone. I don't know if you know this. But yeah, there's other effects that do this, and you are a green deck. You can tutor for them. Do not fear. Okay. I am not fucking with the rocks in this deck. I also don't like Staff of Dominion as a payoff. Like, if you have infinite mana, you're untapping and tapping Yurlock a bunch, right? I love Magus of the Candelabra too. It's really fun. Okay, what I want to see from you is I want land ramp, because you're untapping lands a lot, and I want you to like run Overgrowth, for instance. Whenever an enchanted land is tapped for mana, make an additional 2 green mana. Wild Growth. Right? And now when Magus untaps these, you make even more mana, and you're happy. I want to like the Leyline of Abundance. I know it works really well with Earthbending and shit. Oh wait, hang on, no, it does. It does work with Yurlock, I suppose. It's just that Leylines are so much worse outside of 60 card. Okay. Low key, I kind of want to play test this deck before I make too many big changes. Why are we giving our opponents a mana outlet? What? Why are we doing this, huh? I'm so confused. Opponents, I've given you infinite mana. You're about to die, but don't worry. You can put it into my Feral Hydra. What the fuck are we doing? What? Jish Boshin says, oh shit, he did not think about this. All right, also let's get rid of Unwinding Clock. I don't get it. I just don't understand. Like, you have Seedborn Muse. Let's tutor Seedborn Muse. How does that sound? All right, I'm going to hit you with the Malevolent Rumble and the Analyze the Pollen. And Traverse the Ulvenwald. So now we have some more creature tutoring, which can, of course, get all these treats down here, right? You can get payoff, you can get mana battery, you can get all sorts of stuff. What are we doing with mana barbs? I see, okay. Should do like War's Toll. Or War's Toll's already in. Price of something. Price of Glory. Whenever a player taps a land for mana, if it's not that player's turn, destroy that land. Maybe. Yeah, I get it's for hurting people, but your commander also does that. Does X damage to target player or planeswalker into each creature? I don't like Storm Cauldron. I don't think that's like bracket appropriate. It's just kind of annoying. You can get this like a Keen Duelist or something. Or a Seeker of Skybreak. Untap target creature. Why is Storm Cauldron not bracket appropriate? Not accusing, just curious. Okay, this is entirely vibes based. But Storm Cauldron here whenever land is tapped for mana, return to its owner's hand. The reason I don't like this card is it just slows down the game to a glacial crawl, and unless you're doing something like that kills people with like Borborygmos with this card, I'm really just not a fan. It kind of reminds me of those decks that are just chaos decks just to be silly and go like, look, yay, ha. I'm ruining your game of Magic. I'm not even trying to win. I'm just here. I'm doing this. Puts my fingers in your mouth. Like, I don't like it. The vibes are off. The vibes are off with this card, unless you're doing like Borborygmos. Like, I return all my lands to my hand, I blow you up and kill you, kind of the deal. Barb Flare Gremlin's a really fun suggestion, and I actually like it a lot more than like a mana Barbs here. You can do like Barb. I like this card a lot. Whenever a player taps land for mana, if it's tapped, that player adds 1 mana of the type of the land produced, then this does 1 damage. And you get first dibs, basically, because that's first strike haste. All right, let us playtest. The Helix Pinnacle's online. Pass. Okay, hang on. I don't like Exsanguinate anymore. I don't think we're going to do Exsanguinate. I don't think we're going to do Torment of Hailfire, and here's why. You can have, like, your payoff be, like, Lifeblood Hydra. And the way you get it, Imperial Recruiter, Analyze the Pollen, right? Like, you already have a payoff here. I gain 10 million life. Great. Like, I think all of our payoffs should be on creature. Oh, I tutor for fucking Walking Ballista and kill everyone. Like, that should be the payoff. Like, we have the payoff, and we're a green deck. We can tutor for green creature cards. So I think maybe instead we can go with, like, more untappers and stuff. So, I don't know if I want to do Arbor Elf per se, but something like a, Satyr Wayfinder? No, not Satyr Wayfinder, my bad. I'm going to put a Grapple of the Past in here. Just so that way you can have like a little bit more mill to make your Malevolent Rumble, and alongside the Malevolent Rumble to do Analyze the Pollen stuff. But I'm also going to add it's like Voyaging Satyr. Untap target land. And then you can also run Growing Rights. A good card to put in this deck will be Formidable Speaker when it comes out in whatever the hell. I'm brewing a black cat deck, like mono black Nashi, that tries to win with Doomsday Excruciator. Did you enjoy that kind of deck, or did it get old really quick? I didn't even build it. I theory crafted it. Well, I built it, but I didn't play it ever. Formidable Speaker is a card coming out in Lorwyn. Anyway, Rockfall Vale. Magus of the Candelabra. One, two, three, four. Yurlock. Okay. Think. 1, 2, 3. Bayo. 1. Each player adds Jund. Untap lands. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dink. You control this. Mana value equals 2 type creature. Keep in mind we can't get a human. Let's just get Battermole Cub. Think Earthbended. Next turn. So here we're gonna go. Oh, insert create a name. Thank you for getting a deck review for next week. So we go. Unspent red mana. Okay, so we get green, red, black. red, green. Then you go 1 Magus untap luxury suite. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Light forest. So we had additional 3. Catch the giant. Fuck you, Hydra. So this is like a 8 power, 9 power thing. Okay, so here, I know. I'm just so used to like actually doing it like that. So we're doing a whole lot of nothing now, which does have me concerned. How do you feel about Ashaya? Ashaya combos are real. Makes everything into Lance. What does this mean? Yurlock's now land. 1, tap, you adjunct. 1, tap, you adjunct. Okay, great. Magus of the Candelabra. Untap itself and untap Yurlock. If you have Badgermo Cub or Leyline of Abundance, you go super turbo infinite. I'm gonna take out Sign in Blood. I also don't really like March. Why are we running March, huh? What are we doing here? Like, I guess it's a big X spell you can do. I like Cut the Ribbons. So, this is really the call for Query and Ranger now. I think this is a rare Dryad Arbor deck. I think Dryad Arbor is actually good here. And that's not something you could fucking torture me out, like, torture out of me normally. Think. Why is Dryad Arbor good? It's actually multifold. 1, quest for renewal, quest for renewal, Badgermole Cub, Leyline of Abundance. All of these things make it tap for extra mana. And then when you have a creature like that that taps for extra mana, you can Magus of the Candelabra it, which is actually very important. So at the end of this chain, as it were, Dryad Arbor is actually a decent land drop because you can do these like extra mana combos with it, which is really weird and really jank, but it is actually kind of worth it. Especially if you like fetch it on an end step and untap with Badgermole, like that is actually very good. I don't like Swiftfoot Boots. This is a Lightning Greaves deck. If you want a haste enabler, it should be Lightning Greaves. You cannot pay the extra 1 mana. Would any of the black draw X spells be good? It's okay. I don't know how to feel about them. Like, this already has a bunch of X spells in it. I'm not too concerned about this deck's X spell capabilities. Maybe you don't even run Lightning Greaves, honestly. Ah, you do. Lightning. Just being able to give all of your mana dorks haste is actually very important. The equip 0 versus 1 here is actually so much more important than the hexproof. Everyone should take Swiftfoot Boots out of their deck unless they're doing something really stupid with it. Drawbridge reeks. That card actually is really bad, and I would not run it. But what Greaves lets you do is you can go Query and Ranger, equip the Greaves, tap it, and then return this force to its owner's hand, untap another creature, and then that becomes a very good line of play. Okay, great. We have missed a land drop. Check this out, though. Tie of our Jubilant Brawler, minus. And we're going to mill Dryad Arbor. Nope. No such luck. Probably just a bad keep, honestly. Ooh. I am low-key tempted by the turn 1 Dryad Arbor. Let's do it. Delighted Halfling. Do this. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boop. Invasion of Ikoria. Badger Mole Cub. Next turn. 1, 2, 3. Nature's Rhythm. Magus of the Candelabra. One, 2. We can't tap this yet. Forbidden Orchard. Right? No, we can't play this land. 1, 2, 3. Growing Rights of Itlock. Flips immediately. We miss on the creature, sadly. Okay. Next turn. We don't control a mountain. Forbidden Orchard. Five, 6, 7, as they say. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we can add 13 mana here. I know it's like of different colors and shit, but 13, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we can keep 1. Then you go 5 more mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10. So we have 19 mana here. How do you submit a deck for review? Read the description of the YouTube stream. Okay, so then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boop, Insatiable Avarice. Let's just get any card we want. Quirion Ranger. Yes, Quirion Ranger is correct. Oh no, you get a Shia. And then you draw 1, 2, 3. Oh, we just drew it. Okay, great. The Shia, Quirion Ranger. This is infinite mana. Because we return this forest to our hand. Untap this. Dink. Right, so we do this indefinite times. Also infinite landfall. And this is also a land, so when we make infinite mana, we can also untap all of our real lands and make infinite filtering. So then we gain infinite life with Lifeblood Hydra. We gain 20,000 billion life with Lifeblood Hydra. And then we go Dink, Nature's Rhythm, Harmonized off of that. Or we can just put mana into it, like real actual mana into it. Type creature. We can get any creature we want. Let's get Imperial Recruiter. 4. Walking Ballista. Like, this is why you don't need the other mana dumps, is because, like, you can just turn, you can get any creature you want, and when you can get any creature you want, when you have in these sorts of positions, you just get Walking Ballista every time and win. No triple black. We have Forbidden Orchard that we untap multiple times. We did have triple black. Start screaming at you. We have triple black. You need to believe me. You are on a mega delay too, Big Boo. If you say that now, because we cast this 12 million years. Dang, when does the commander come out? Never. Never ever. Anyway, there you go. I have showed you the majesty of Dryad Arbor. But no, we had triple black in that situation. Because we untapped the Forbidden Orchard multiple times. You goldfish like you're playing Blitz Chest? What do you mean by that? Alright. Bat meme. Are you here? Oh yeah, that's you. You're right there. Whoa! Okay, we have Asmodeus. I see Sibsig Ceremony. I'm excited. We have another finicky combo deck, chat. This is a creature storm list. We're just mono combo decks today. No problem, Josh. This is a creature storm deck. I have a paper version with more pricey proxy cards proxied. I've been playing a dozen games and really enjoyed piloting. My current version's a bit different from the linked. The game plan: draw all the cards, play Mirror Retriever, then Torment Tendrils Exsanguinate. I prefer to leave it at 3 Game Changers and not run Mana Vault. Those are my preferences. I'm not sold with the whole Necrotic Ooze plan people keep telling me about, because getting Asmo into the bin seems really slow. Oh, and when we say Asmo, we mean Asmodeus, not Asmarana Margarita Coldakar. That confused me for a second. If you think I'm wrong, though, we can run the Ooze type cards. Is there a way I can mulligan less? I hate mulligans, but don't know if I can play. Okay, yes. The answer is we run more lands. All right. Sort by mana value. Wow. Tendrils of Corruption. Like, you have Consuming Corruption right there. I would almost rather you run March of Wretched Sorrow or Shoal. It's just so much like worse, so much less bad, because like here it doesn't count your swamps, but if you have Cabal Coffers going on, you can just Cabal Coffers and make 1 billion mana for the X. It's very similar. I don't like this ramp situation we have going on. That is definitely very concerning to me. Okay, I see. We're a black artifact deck. That is the joke. I am very surprised not to see Kurith here. Yeah, Flubs is a difficult one, Guthrie. Yeah, I am surprised not to see a Keurig anywhere in the list. That's the trick. Okay, so. Oh, I forgot about him. How do you... Huh? It's the entire thing that makes your deck function. Keurig. Sunny Yawgmoth. Wow, Extract the Truth is like kind of mid. All right, let's play test this. I like the Heartless Summoning idea. I like the Grim Servant. Let's just play test this. Let's go. Okay, hang on. We might be cooking here. We're not running Urza's Cave with the Scampering Surveyor? Oh, no, 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 no. This lets you get Cabal Coffers, friend. I kind of like the Myriad. Nah, I believe in the rituals here. I was, but it cost 4 practically. It was bad a couple times. Yes, it will be bad a couple times, but also literally the game we just saw before our eyes. I don't know if you saw. If we had Urza's Cave that turn, we would be off to the races. Like, Mirrored Landscape's bad. All right, let's play Dust. Cabal coffers. I have a single mind. I have the single-minded pursuit of Cabal coffers mana. Okay, 1 billion mana. So this adds 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. Okay, that's a lot of mana. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Modius. Draw 7 cards. Oop. I'll just lose 7 life. Everflowing Chalice, Skull Clamp. Draw 3 cards. We're getting so close to something. You wouldn't draw them. That you're right. They go under Asmodeus. But I was done with that playtest anyway. This deck does a whole lot of nothing. Okay, I actually don't believe in the rituals. I like Sacrifice because you can kill Asmodeus. Yeah, as additional cost, sack a creature. I'm a fan. Like, okay, 1 more swamp. Then we need to... It's not 40 real lands, by the way. Like, Cabal Coffers isn't real. Expedition Map is kind of a land, though, so... Alright, so we have 3 slots to play with now. What to run? I mean, I guess there's like Phyrexian Altar stuff. Helm of Awakening is not a bad idea. I think I would prefer like Cloud Key to that, though. Or Semblance Anvil. Right? Enters, you may exile a non-land card from your hand. Spells you cast that share a card type with the exiled card cost 2 less to cast, right? This is just like another Civ 6 Ceremony Heartless Summoning kind of deal. Yeah, like if you wanted to run Phyrexian Altar, you could, and you probably should. Like, this is the altar you want to run if you're going to run another altar. But I would also maybe consider running a lively Dirge if you don't already. You don't. Yeah, search your library for a card, put in your graveyard, then shuffle, and then you can pay extra 2 to retrieve. So this is Black Green Sun Zenith. You can get any of these creatures directly into play. And then when they're there, you know, you start exploding people. Maybe like Buried Alive. Get Buried Alive, search your library for 3 creature cards. You take out a Swamp and Cabal Stronghold. Sorry, Cabal Stronghold. And you run the stupid land, Witch's Cottage. And like maybe like a couple black fetches. Like is fetch. Just to get the cottage. So now you have the play pattern of Fluted Delta. Oop. Where are you? Let's see, Meyer. So now you have the play pattern of you can fetch for normal swamps, but once you hit 4 swamps, you can go Buried Alive for Junk Diver, Mirror Retriever, Workshop Assistant, or whatever, and then you fetch and you get Witch's Cottage. Deck thinning does start to matter if I'm drawing 21 plus cards in a turn. What are we talking about with deck thinning? I literally just handed you your combo on a silver platter. What do we mean, deck thinning? We're winning the game with this play. Who cares about the number of cards in our deck? I'm agreeing fetches are good. I see, okay. For a second, I thought you meant if you thin the deck too much, your Asmodeus is going to deck you. Then don't activate Asmodeus. Like, I was panicking for a second. We're going to cut his Prismatic Lens, by the way, and I think a Final Parting is in order. Just 1 card in the graveyard, 1 card in your hand. Ah, perfect. Sets up everything. All right. Draw. Swamp. Next turn. Swamp. Mindstone. Next turn. Echoing Deeps. 1, 2, 3. Solemn Simulacrum. Search my library for a swamp. Bogart Bog. 1, 2, 3. Burnished Heart. 1, 2, 3. Sack it. Get 2 swamps. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Asmodeus. Culling the Weak. Solemn Simulacrum. There's a draw card trigger on the stack. We do this in the opposite order. So we draw the card first, then we play Asmodeus. So we would have tapped 4 less lands. We go 1, 2, 3, draw 7 cards on the stack, sacrifice, add 6 black. Then we draw 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this is where we go 1, 2, Heartless Summoning, 1, 2, Tactile Terror, 1, 2, Feed the Swarm your thing, discard a swamp to hand size. Next turn on upkeep, we vamp. For Final Parting. And then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Final Parting. You get Mirror Retriever and Junk Diver. Ooh, not Junk Diver. Can't be, right? This goes to graveyard. This goes to hand. You pay 0. This dies. You pick this up. You pay 1. This dies. You pick this up. So this is like a little bit of a Heartless Summoning moment where it's just like, 2 is not enough of a discount for these stupid little idiots. I guess you get Priest of Gix, but no, that doesn't work because you can't buy him back. So how are we supposed to do the looping here? Yeah, like there needs to be Sib-Sig or Ashnods. Yeah, Sib-Sig would need to be in play. Ashnods doesn't work, by the way. Because Heartless Summoning gives all your creatures -1/-1, so these are just dying when they enter right away. It does win with Workshop Assistant. I guess so, yeah. You because it's 0/1. You could run like Carnival of Souls, but that card reeks. It's really bad if you're not comboing like this. What bracket is this for? I would call this bracket 3 combo deck. It's pretty interactable. My question is why are we on Pact Altair when not a blood artist per se, but like a marionette apprentice does it better? Or marionette master rather? Is this review for Patreon subs? I don't have a Patreon. If you read the description of the stream, like the YouTube stream title tells you to, you'll figure everything out though. Doesn't that die to summoning Marionette Apprentice? The 1/2. You are mistaken. Oh, because reading is hard is why I wasn't running it, I say. Wait, who's Patreon have I been funding then? Is there a 3-3 on Patreon out there? That's scary. All right. I think this deck kind of just works now. I'm a little bit worried about the Exsanguinate and stuff. Or at least Torment. I'm going to cut Torment. I think I like Exsanguinate. I don't like Torment. Torment can kind of just win the game over your combo. And then it's just kind of not that fun. Vertical stream says attacking vertical. Oh, yeah. You were watching the vertical stream. You need to watch the horizontal stream if you want to get a deck review. Yeah, let's try out Carnival of Souls, I guess. Just never, ever, ever, ever play Carnival of Souls unless you're comboing. Because this triggers for every single creature that enters. And that's not like anything you want to be happening to you. That triggers for opponents too? Yep, it does. Honestly, maybe Cloud Key is better. Swamp. Mindstone, Expedition Map. Ashnod's Altar. Cabal Coffers. We are drawing so many lands here. Bellstinger, thank God, something. Okay, Cabal Coffers makes 5 mana. Damnation. That buys us another turnish. Okay, 6 mana. 3 creature. 1, 2, 3, 4. Asmodeus. Black, black, black. Or 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You need a creature in hand for interval to work. Oh, this isn't Cloud Key. I'm an idiot. My fault, chat. This has nothing under it. We just cast Asmodeus hard last turn. Either way. So, 7 mana. Activate Asmodeus twice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the black floating. March of Wretched Sorrow, draw 14. Yeah, it's a little slow, this game. Oh, I like March now. Yeah, no, March. You didn't like March when I first recommended it? It's legitimately very good. Okay. So, I think generally speaking, this deck's good to go. Yeah, I think it's just good to go. Ayo, I want to build a Katara Wanderbending Master. Do I just pack the deck with cheap protection spells and cantrips? Something like that. Yeah, it's a really good. It's gonna be a tempo kind of deck like that. I wish all the March cards were good. Anyway, thank you, Batmeme, for sending in your deck. I will be present for the stream. So Becca time. We have Waroki. Have you ever played Pauper EDH? Yeah, I have a video on a Pauper EDH deck I built. It didn't really do that well, but Pauper EDH is very combo heavy. There's some amount of aggro you can do with like stuff like Cutsil, but generally speaking, it's very combo focused. Okay, Waroki is here, or Waroki, sorry. Game plan of this deck is to cheat out expensive creatures with effects like Sneak Attack, then keep them off the effect of Obama. I think that means Obeka. I can also cheat out of the graveyard and then create token copies with win with value. Not much of restrictions, but I try to keep the deck below 700 USD. Okay. I want to buy the deck IRL. Also, I don't want to play I don't want to play too many cards that are unfun to play against for me and my friends. You say with It That Betrays in the okay. Currently, I'm struggling with the deck being inconsistent. Some games I draw a way to cheat out creatures early and then recur them from the graveyard. But in other games, the deck bricks when I don't find a way to cheat out creatures. I just don't know if I should invest more graveyard recursion, self-mill, or cheating out from my hand. Okay. Sort by mana value. We are hopefully... Okay, we are on Perforos. This is a big no-no because this says red creature on it. And notably, we can cheat maybe like 3 creatures out with this Perforos. Sneak Attack is really the undisputed, like, stupid card for this. And the way we're going to get it more often is just tutoring it. Although... we do have some options here. I don't really like the backup Sundial and Obeka decks. I mean, they're fine. I would prefer if you had like a Muddle the Mixture, though. Tanic also says red creature, B702. They both say red creature. Why are we running Phyrexian Arena? My heart breaks. Okay. Okay, good thing you're already running the Holokite Corsair. I like the Vizier. That's funny. Okay, 36 lands is also way too low. I don't know if I like all the rocks in this deck. It's definitely not the worst. I'll keep the Talisman, but cut the Signets. Like, I just don't think you need that much ramp. Okay. Cheating. Cheating, cheating, cheating. We have to cheat. Random encounter is funny. Being in the next end step. What end step? Tanic. Once again, we cannot add Tanic to this deck. Tanic says other creatures of haste, artifact cards, and red creature cards have warp. Red creature cards. We are not significantly red enough. We cannot put Tanic in, guys. Please, it's the same issue as the Perforos I just cut. Jaxus. Okay, now we're kind of cooking a little bit more with like a Jaxus recommendation. I definitely do like Jaxus. Maybe Fable should be a little more on the menu though, because Fable also Fable's already in. Beautiful. So we can loot and stuff. Corpse Dance, that's annoying as hell. We're gonna have to care about Graveyard Order, but that's fine. There's another Corpse Dance style of effect. Shallow Grave. It is $56 though. But proxy it. Is identity theft in? Huh? Identity thief. I see. Yeah, Obeka gets exploded, but we have the sundial here. Also, muddle the mixture. Required reading for Obeka players. It's a backup sundial for 5 mana. Oh yeah, the one pig does work. Ilharg. Ilharg's already in. So Ilharg's already in. I would like you to run Arena of Glory. Is MDFC type land. Furbolg Flutist, I don't know how to feel about. I'm sorry. I think it's just too much mana. Especially when we need to get lands in this goddamn deck. Waterlogged Teachings. Elder Profane's already in. Let's get Haggard Mauling, I guess. We now have 39 lands. Arumi's pretty decent. Okay, drop. Dragon's Scalding Tarn. Fetch 4, Surveil Land. You don't run Surveil Lands. You really need those, friend. You really do. At least, like, a couple. I'd run Raucous. Theater. I don't know how to spell Raucous. Raucous Theater in. And, Thundering Falls. Malakir Rebirth would be pretty good. You do have a point. Let's take out Haggard Mauling for there. Let's you cheat on Sneak Attack too, I'm pretty sure, yeah, because you sack it. This is super keepable. Dink, 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 dink. Just do this every game. 2 more other lands. It pass. Black, blue, red, 1. Obeka, Greaves on. Pass, fetch, Raucous Theater. Toxic Deluge, Graveyard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 7 mana. Guess we just drop Riona, hold up Malakir Rebirth for her. Oop. Next turn. Dink. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Archon of Cruelty. Beginning of combat on your turn. Make 1 copy of Archon of Cruelty. End the turn. This is turn 6, by the way. Or is it turn 6? Yes, it is. I accidentally clicked next turn again. Belden of the Third Path is a fine recommendation. I don't mind it. Let's actually cut Shallowgrave for it. Belden of the Third. It's already in. Okay, brilliant. Belden's in already. All right, so we need to cheat more. How do we do this? Fuck. Oreos. We don't have enough legends. Let's count the legends that we want to bring back. Villas, Cedrus. Like, yeah, that's not a lot. Let's do Emperor Bones, maybe? Or did they learn their lesson? Emperor of Bones. Save me. Sacrifice at the beginning, next end step. Beautiful. We did it. Emperor of Bones is better than Apprentice Necromancer. Okay. Our mana base is really slow. I don't like these bounce lands. Reliquary Tower, get out of my fucking... Get out of here. Lotus Field. Oh, Lotus Field's cute, actually. I like it. Here, I like Lotus Field. God, I've never had such a visceral reaction to a Reliquary Tower before. Yeah, 2 or more basic lands. Good luck, bro. Why are you allergic to pain lands? They're really good. Chivin Reef, Sulphurous Springs, Underground River. Let's do like ID equals 2. Is it type land O pay O life? Fire Islet. There we go. Play dust. Discard. Draw. Bazooka Bog. Mountain. Fable. Oh, we could have attacked right away. Obeka. Oh, also discard 2, draw 2. We still missed the land drop, bummer. Keep in mind we added lands to the deck. Turn this over. Psychic Vortex. Right, we've still not hit a land. Keep in mind, we've added lands to this deck. One, 2, 3. Go. Archon of Cruelty comes back. And it's a token. Right, draw a card. Think, end the turn. Okay, we're now doing stuff on turn 7. We kind of really missed. Cedrus key, yeah, Cedrus is in the deck already. I think this is about good to go. I like the reanimation line. An Arena of Glory's better. And we added lands. All right. I think it's good to go. Thank you for getting a deck review. The alternative line is you can go way more on red creatures and stuff and then do Perforos and Tannic, but I don't know. I kind of like the reanimation angle here. All right. Lastly, we have Adam. Full circle, back to the Phyrexian incubation deck. So hopefully you're here, but you said to plow on anyway, even if you weren't here. So no problem, Moroki. Another card you might want to consider running in that deck, by the way, is hang on, I have to move this sideboard out of here. Sideboard to considering. All right. Another card you want to maybe consider running is Demonic. Not Tutor, but it's the Demonic Tutor from Duskborn with Delirium that turns into a real Demonic Tutor, but then it also, you can just use it to get a demon. So you can just get Villas into your hand. Or later, you can get the sneak attack if you need it. Anyway, this is the first EDH deck I built, says Adam. I wanted a Phyrexian deck that didn't involve any sort of poison counter, so I landed on Incubate. The deck is generally trying to build up a wide board through Incubation and then build the board taller with Proliferation. Nothing that can cause... No poison counters. Okay, understood. And no non-Phyrexian creatures. Okay. The deck is able to build out a decently wide board of incubator tokens, but it struggles to flip them into usable creatures, mostly due to lack of mana. The deck is also pretty mana hungry due to the curve. It can struggle to keep cards in hand, and it folds pretty easily to board wipes. These are all things I can fix. I was thinking of adding a flicker package to act as protection. But there's, like, you don't really have a lot of good ETB choices as creatures. Okay, so the thing is, okay, 39 lands, but none of them are MDFCs blows me away. Sajiri's Shelter is like one of the things that I think belongs in just about any creature-based deck like this over a Plains. All right, just Sajiri's Shelter, very easy to put that in. Let's look through your Phyrexians here. Sure. I don't know how to feel about this. We're kind of just like swinging and attacking. Whenever a permanent you control transforms into a Phyrexian, like, that's cute. I guess. Whenever you proliferate. Ugh. I guess. These are really leaving something to be desired. Also, let's get a Phyrexian version of this card in here. Yeah, wow. These are really not the best. Okay, up here we get really good. Okay, Banner of Kinship I hate. Darksteel Plate's really slow. Drain Turbine I want to like. It's a cute card, but that's really just it. Okay, Everflowing Chalice, Astral Cornucopia are some of the best cards in your deck. Like, full stop, period. Let's actually get Empowered Auto Generator in here, as well as another Charge Rock. And you can even run the tutor, Moonsilver Key. Moonsilver Key can get any one of these, and it's so vital. These are so good for in Proliferation decks. I'm sorry, Peace and Love. I know it's a Phyrexian deck, but the arena does not belong here. I don't like just giving +1/+1 target creature you control. I like the protection aspect of that one, I guess, but incubate 4. That's not worth 3 mana. Okay. I'm vibing with a lot of the rest of this. Utter End is not. These are not mana efficient though. I would rather see you run Thraben Charm. Because, like, you said it yourself, your mana's very bad. And so, here we go. So, Thraben Charm is a much better removal spell for you, especially since you do go wide. So, we need, like, Elish... Okay, Elish Norn's in here. Type, Phyrexian, Sort, MV. We're going to go through, and we're just going to kind of get a vibe of, like, what Phyrexian should be in here. Once again, no poison counters. This sleeper's pretty decent. Probably not, if I had to guess, Helios. The art's so cool, though. Like, maybe you should cut that, but also it's so cool. Turn target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Wait. We will find good Phyrexians, chat, I promise. They exist, I'm sure. Close. Kesket. Okay. Kesket. Okay. I like that. You can sacrifice 2 incubator tokens and get, or 3 incubator tokens and get 2 card draw. Like, that's not bad. Isn't Kesket in the precon too? I have no fucking clue. Definitely seems like a good card though. Plague Engy's not like bad. Not exactly good either, but artifacts enter creatures surveil 1. Doesn't Drivnod. If a Phyrex, no, Drivnod doesn't work with us. End step if died, then do it. Not if thing died, do it. Okay. All right, I like the resourceful defense, especially with Casket. You can't add shape changers. It's impossible, Quips. Oh, hi, Quips. I'm gonna mod you against my better judgment. How do I mod you? Mod, there you go. What's the submitter's opinions on UB? I'm not sure. Okay. Okay. Banning everyone. Go ahead. I don't care. I don't like Sword of Truth and Justice. Okay, let's do proliferate. Metastatic Evangel's already in, Buster. Okay, I do like Drowned. Grateful. Ah, it's not a Phyrexian. You can't add it. It's banned. Okay. He's not Phyrexian. He's not Phyrexian. But he's like the guy. Yeah, like he's the guy. Okay, hang on. So, Winds of Abandon. Some might say, why? Answer. Just exile all your blockers and attack you with my creatures, I guess. I don't know. Sigarda's summons I really like a lot. Sadly, there's not like really a lot of effects in white that turn non-creature artifacts just like directly into creatures. That's like a really pleasant thing to do. I think the best play pattern for this is just to hold up instant speed interaction. And then just like if no one does anything, okay, here's a thing, right? We're running a quad black card and a quad white card. I just realized in this deck, which seems fucking awful, but it's funny, I guess. So I'm not gonna touch it because it's funny. So you need more protection for your Phyrexian. That's okay. Because you have Eerie Interlude, I guess. But maybe we should be looking more at Clever Concealment. What's our budget? Not really. There isn't really one. Okay, Clever Concealment. We can't add Skrelv, sadly. It gives poison counters, so we just can't do it. Like, I would have loved to have actual Skrelv in this deck, but... Anyway, Clever Concealment in. Your temple is under attack. Norn's Annex is not the kind of protection we're talking about. Norn's Annex stops people from swinging at you. I'm talking like we're getting board wiped. That's the issue. Anyway, your temple's under attack is here. Like, what does Norn's Annex do against Wrath of God? Nothing. I don't like Herald's Horn. You don't have enough creatures. What other Phyrexians to run, huh? Ghostway doesn't work with tokens, which is why I'm not adding them. I would add Guardian of Faith. I know it's not a Phyrexian, but you really just, please, I'm begging you, just think of this as a spell. Think of this as an instant. It's really that good. Type instant O sacrifice. O counter. Duty beyond death. Sack a creature. Creatures you control gain indestructible until end of turn. You put a counter on each creature you control. The Garda's summons. The Garda. What is the name of the card? It is Sigarda summon. Spelled it wrong. Creatures you control with counters on them are 4/4 base power and toughness and are angels. Type Phyrexian. Oh, sort USD. Damn, that card's like $14. What the fuck? Filigree Vector, what the hell are you doing up there? Ooh, Flesh Gorger. Sacrifice another Phyrexian, put a counter on this creature. Yeah, it seems fine. Nice little sack outlet kind of thing. Let's run Shattered Angel. I do like Parallax Wave a lot, by the way. You can do a lot of stupid shit with this in this deck, like especially with the Metastatic Evangel. Right, let's play test this. Reveal this planes. So I recommend you get Soul Ring every game, and then you go like this. I mean, you can also just like not play that last turn and just go I'm full. Yay. One, two. Hooray. Pass. Because you can flip this at instant speed. So this is looking a little slow. So maybe we need just a little bit more card flow. So, card flow. Damn, there's so many good creatures to put in proliferate decks like this that will draw you a lot of cards with +1/+1 counters, but you just can't put them in because you want Phyrexian only. Victimize isn't that bad. I guess you do like sacrifice, artifact, draw. Type instant. Yeah, I'd probably run like Eviscerator's Insight. Deadly Dispute's already in. The Ancestry is pathed. Isolated Chapel's now in. By the way, this is the big issue with Phyrexian Obliterator, is like this doesn't count towards it. Yeah, I guess we're just running Dorsal Defense out there, and we miss land drop. Ozolith. Let's eat the Ozolith, guys. Let's draw 2 cards. Marsh Flats. Okay, fetch. Type Swamp. Godless Shrine. Knight's Whisper. Oh, I didn't even have to eat it. I had Knight's Whisper in my hand. Lol. And we still missed our land drop. Holy fuck. I'm going to cut 3 in Dynamo. Okay. Phyrexian died under control this turn. Proliferate. Maybe just run another MDFC. Is MDFC type land? A Bogart Trawler. Or could be our takedowns probably better. Does Midgar make sense? Yes, Midgar does make sense. But no Universe Beyond. Okay, let's cut Nesting Ground. Look at this hand, by the way. I'm not going to cut them, but like, if we drew either Phyrexian Vindicator or Phyrexian, whatever the hell, the other one that's like quad black, we would never be able to cast either of them for the entire game. Like, we'd be able to get to quad black on turn 5, I think, if we went Bojuka Bog, Bogart Trawler, this, Desolate Mire Plains, and then you float a white to cast it. It was just... why not remove them? Because they're, like, literally some of the only playable Phyrexians. These are quite literally some of the only playable Phyrexians. We are desperate. We're going to add more dual lands. ID equals 2, type land. Short USD. Shadowy Backstreet Inn. Bleachbone Verge Inn. Bright Climb Pathway Inn. Concealed Courtyard Inn. Caves of Koilos Inn. Honestly, Glasswing Grace isn't bad. Is the weird filter land played? The one allowing for double black and double white? Yes, it's already in. In fact, I'm going to cut the actual weird one, the Signet land. If I can find it. I really don't like the Signet land in this deck. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? And actually, let's remove the bounce land as well. As cute as it is. And shine... no, okay, we're not going to cut that one. The bounce land's a little awkward as well for the mana. Yeah, like, that's true, but also, like... So we do have Astral Cornucopia that if we charge it up enough... Like, here, I think this game's going to feel really different. Just because we have Moonsilver Key. And we also hit our land drops, thankfully. So yeah, you like Moonsilver Key here for Astral Cornucopia. And here you go. 1, 2, 3. Astral Cornucopia. 1, 2. Metastatic Evangel. Who cares? We missed the land drop. Shattered Sanctum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Norn's Choir Master. Proliferate. 1, 2. The Ozolith. Next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rimaz. Proliferate. Black. 1, 2. Light Titan. Enters or attacks. Incubate X, where X is the number of creature cards in your graveyard. So we mill 2 cards. And then we proliferate 2. Or we incubate 2. Okay, great. Next turn. Mondrag. That's actually a very good draw. Proliferate. And in fact, we could have just tapped this for Mondrag. I think it's a lot better. We have Clever Concealment now. Combat. Think. Also, we proliferate 4. Mill 2. Okay, we just do this 2 more times. Hooray. Here you just pass, and if you don't have to give your shit indestructible or phase it out, you're able to go flip. Next turn. Draw 2 cards. Yeah, there's a lot of shit you have to juggle with this deck for sure. I think a Batterskull. Not Batterskull. Fuck, what am I thinking of? A Cranial Plating. Like a Nettle Cyst kind of strategy. Could be good, right? Hi, Vandalore. A bit tough because Phyrexian suck. But I think we should lean more into the cranial plating artifact synergy stuff. I was thinking Nettle Cyst would pop in this. Nettle Cyst is worse than cranial plating if we're talking about aggression, which low-key this deck kind of wants to do, in my opinion. $41. Okay, we can cut a couple. We can cut a land. Yeah, so cranial plating is in. What other, like, count the number of artifacts and then kill your opponent kind of card is there? There's Monumental Corruption. Target player draws X cards, loses X life, or X is the number of artifacts you control. We can try that out. Okay, maybe this is a better angle than Sigardus summons. Put in Sunfall. Yeah, I don't know what to say to you. You're illiterate. That's okay. It's UB though. We can't run UB. Artifact you control. UB's fine. Oh, I didn't realize. Okay. Isn't the temple card UB anyway? No, it's not. It's from the D&D set, which isn't the same thing. All that glitters. Yeah, we can have Midgar. I don't really like Norn's Wellspring. All right. Play test. Let's not have a Soul Ring hand. Okay. This is keepable. Phyrexian. Think. Damn, this curve is like limited hell. What do you mean you have a 3/3? Inspiring Statuary. That suggestion I like. Argent Dias. Argent Dias sucks. That card reeks. It's so bad. Stinging Study is also really bad. Why would I... 5 mana draw 4 is not that good. Alright, I like Inspiring Statuary. Caretaker's Talent too. You're starting to lose me. Alright, we added another removal spell. We can take out to Spark. Because we put in Kabira Takedown. Draw, tap land. Behold, the power of doing nothing until turn 4. Exile and incubate to draw 2. Yes, I know. I understand what you're saying. However, you need to swing twice before you're able to get that, right? And we're spending 4 mana for our first 2 cards. It's just so slow. And when card flow is not really an issue, it's more creating onboard aggression. Like, creating onboard, like, aggression and stuff is really, like, the point here. Okay, Sammy, you're misunderstanding. The issue with this deck is not card flow. The issue is killing our opponents. We have infinite wet noodles. They are filling up our hand. What matters is they don't do anything. They don't kill people. That's the issue with the deck, is the tempo is egregious. The issue is not card flow. All right, so this all being said, how do we kill people in this game? Phyrexian creature or artifact creature spell? I think we just go back to the Phyrexian trenches, see what else we can add here. Phyrex, that spell's mana value. Coat of Arms, I don't really like it. We can't add non-Phyrexians. Ooh. Argentum Masticore is fine. It's a card. Enters or dies? It has toxic one. We can't do it. Seems pretty mid. Okay, Shieldred's pretty decent. Progenitor and Exarch's already in. Okay. We added a couple more expensive Phyrexians in. Let's get Victimized out of here. And Drowninicker. And Wormcoil, I guess. I'm just out here putting Wormcoil engine in the deck. That's how desperate I'm getting. This is a Phyrexian. Rhea of War makes creatures with toxic. We cannot put toxic things in here because we cannot give poison counters. We cannot do that. It is a banned card. Do not purge it from your mind. Rhea of War does not exist. Okay. Deal another hand. Play test. Discard. Draw. Okay, here we go. Purge. This actually seems like it's maybe doable now. 1/2. Arcane Signet. Next turn. Okay, here we go. Burmaz. Next turn. 5 mana. Here's Mommy. Okay, we're doing it, chat. We're doing it. It's happening. I didn't even know Demonic Tutor was in this deck, honest to God. I'm getting Knight's Whisper, bro. One, two, three, four, five. One, two, three, four. Filigree Vector. Put a +++ we counter on any number of target creatures and a charge counter on each of any number of target artifacts. And then here you pass. Oh, that happens again. Hooray. So here you go. Okay, great. I Guardian of Faith after flipping Incubator. Phase all these out. Next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Elish Norn Grand Cenobite. Winds of Abandon your one remaining blocker. Okay, look, we've killed a player by turn 7. We've done it. This deck's fine now. We did it. We did it. We did it. It just took a little bit of ramping in between, but we had protection spells. We had top end beating. We had it all. We did it. We finally got there. What a crazy day of deck building. All right, YouTube, that does it for us. Thank you all. As for Twitch,